Hey, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Gary. I'm a cybersecurity professional by day, and in this lesson I'm going to answer a question I get asked all the time. How do I learn how to hack? There are many answers to that question. How do you learn how to hack? University? Some people seem to be just born with the talent. You see teenagers in the news for hacking governments and big companies all around the world. Me, I learned through YouTube, Hack the Box, Offensive Security, eLearn Security, and another cool tool, which is what I'm going to show you how to set up right now. This tool is called Metasploitable. There's a few different versions of it, and we're going to use version 2 in this lesson, and there's a very good reason for that. Version 2 is nice and easy to set up. It's very simple compared to other versions. It doesn't use Vagrant or any of these more advanced technologies, and anyone who is new to cybersecurity or hacking is just interested in the field and wants to get going, Metasploitable 2 is probably the most accessible out of all of them. So let's look at how we set that up. By the way, before you do any of this, make sure you have a working and stable Kali Linux installation available. If you don't have that to hand, I've got videos. I'll put the link to the playlist in the description. Go and check that out. So what is Metasploitable? Well, Metasploitable is an intentionally vulnerable virtual machine or computer. So most computers, when we build them, we try to make them nice and secure. This one is deliberately terrible. And the whole idea is that people like you and I can practice on it, which is awesome. So how do we get it? I'll put this URL in the description. Essentially, it's on rapid7.com, and you'll see this Metasploitable 2 setup guide. You can get it from two places. You can download it directly from Rapid7, and if you do that, you have to fill out their little form thing. Don't do that. Instead, get it from SourceForge. Hit this button. Let the little countdown timer 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on, baby. Do your thing. There we go. Happy days. It's as easy as that. Metasploitable is now being downloaded onto our computer. So that's it. We now have Metasploitable 2 on our computer. And the one I'm interested in is the one that has the VMware logo on it. And if I just double click this, you'll see here's my Kali installation that's running. And here's a new virtual machine that's popped up. We'll just click OK. And this is it. This is Metasploitable 2. I'll just close this little window in the background and get this one out of the way. So it's starting up at the minute. And once it finishes, as per the guide, it says MSF admin is the username and MSF admin is the password. Strong passwords. So that's it. We are now in Metasploitable 2, and if I type who am I, you see it says MSF admin, and if I type ifconfig, we can see our IP address information. And this is the little bit that can cause a few headaches for people. So we essentially want the Kali machine and the Metasploitable machine to be able to talk to each other. So this is the IP address for the Metasploitable machine, 172.16.111.131. Let me just open up a terminal and we will see if we can ping it. Here we go. And we are pinging it successfully. So that means Kali can see the virtual machine and talk to it, which is really all we need. Now you might run into a few problems, and if you do run into these problems, you're going to have to play in this menu. Click the little cog. This is for the Kali machine, and the network adapter. These are the settings that you're going to have to tinker with to make it work. And you can set it up so that this virtual machine won't have access to the internet. If you click this button, private to my Mac, it won't be able to access the internet. That might hinder some of your work if you're trying to Google something inside of Kali to attack this machine. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to Google anything. You can also do bridged networking, and you need to do something similar over on the Metasploitable side. We can look at the network adapters here and here. So if you do run into any communications issues where you can't see the virtual machines from within Kali, play with the network configuration settings, do some Googling, you'll figure it out. Since we're here, I may as well give you a quick overview as to what types of things you'll see on Metasploitable 2. If we open up Firefox and type in 172.16.111.131, which is the IP address for that Metasploitable machine, you'll see here is Metasploitable 2. Never expose this virtual machine to an untrusted network. Because if you did, anyone on the network could hack into that machine, but it's not too much of a problem. And in here, we can see there's the wiki, there's a PHP my admin, there's a damn vulnerable web app, there's a web dav, and there's a Matilda. So there's a lot of things running here. This is twiki, PHP admin, damn vulnerable web app, this is cool, a dav index, and Matilda. Oh, look at this, back when the internet was beautiful. So all of these services are running, and you can see them all through the website, but there's actually more running on this machine than just what you see here. If I just pull the Rapid7 guide back in, click on the Metasploitable 2 exploitability guide, that's a lot of words. And on the right, there's a nice little index that shows you all of the things that are covered. So how to identify services, some Unix basics, backdoors, unintentional backdoors, weak passwords, vulnerable web services, we've seen this already, Matilda, damn vulnerable web app, some information disclosure stuff. Metasploitable 2 is a great place to start your hacking journey because it just runs on your local computer. You don't have to even have the internet. You don't have to connect to Hack the Box or Try Hack Me or any of these services. It's just right there on your little computer, and it'll work on pretty much any computer. Some low-end laptop that you don't use anymore, it'll run on that just fine. And when you're ready, you can take the step up and go and join something like Hack the Box or Try Hack Me or any of these online learning labs to learn more up-to-date techniques and skills. All of the links that you need to get this working are in the description below. You can easily do this in a couple of hours in an afternoon. So if you want to learn how to hack, start right here, make it happen.